Okay, there we are. This is Dishonored. Crank it up. Voice volume. Yes, this is good. Subtitles on.
Oh, it's this game.
Yeah.
I played the original through.
Cool. Yeah, welcome to Dishonored. You know, I've been longing for a Snoop game for a while, and then I saw Dishonored on sale, and I was like, yep, Snoop game. So I'm ready for some Snoops. I've never played this myself, but I have watched it a ton, especially in speedruns, which are funsies. Okay, here we go.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send.
It's a
so
bit
that you
loud,
could
so I'll
remain
have to
here.
turn that down.
But there is no one else. And the spy master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
Yeah, sorry. I need to just turn things down a bit. Yep.
Cast off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
Oh, I can't zoom in.
Bad news. The sailors say
favorite.
it's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague. Ho there! We're going up. Sealed. Ready. Turning on the pipes. And she's rising. Home at last. Steady pressure.
I've actually been in Paris, I think twice. Or once? I don't remember exactly if I've been twice. I think twice. And I've been on one of those boats where they have these sort of canals with the water channels where they, you know, lift the boat up and down. And this kind
Know
of
what to
stuff.
do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov's changed everything,
you?
and we don't know what the hydraulics can
Why
do.
is it not E?
We've got
Or
him
even
here
is
today
it
doing a portrait. If there's a time to try something,
Can't.
it's now.
Okay.
We have a bunch of small canals like that between lakes here.
Yo.
Hello,
so,
sir.
Q is such a strange key. Or is it like... Oh,
Her
it
Majesty
is.
is waiting.
Oh,
at
it's
the pavilion.
adapting to my Dvorak
The
layout.
spy master is with her, but she'll want to see you
That's
right away.
neat.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Sure, whatever.
Okay, here we go.
Time to.
Stealth.
Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me. Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
Spoopy.
Let's see if
I'm
you're
back
still
from
good at this.
unpacking the
I'll hide
groceries.
my eyes and
I
count.
see
At
I
the end of
missed the
countdown,
beginning of
I'll
Dishonored.
try and find
Yeah,
it.
you fuck.
Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
I can't actually go up here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Don't be a cynic.
What about here?
Speedruns of this game are a lot of fun. Definitely recommend it.
So how did Portal end?
Where are you?
You're gonna have to watch it. Motherfucker.
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
You're really bad at this, you know?
So how
You tried
did
like 2
Dishonored
places.
begin?
It's like this. Came in on a sick boat,
Come on!
and then I played hide and seek. This lady who is really terrible at it, like unbelievably terrible. She gave up
Come on,
after
you seem
10
very
seconds.
sad. I think she missed you.
And also this game does the escort thing where you run faster than your escort, but you walk
You've
slower
got
than
to
your
slit
escort.
her throat.
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
Sup,
I'm
Touche
moving,
Canoe?
Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment.
Avenue,
I
my
oversee
liege.
Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
Hold on. Is there a controls moves?
Are these guys Nazis? Are we the baddies?
Zoom is left alt. Middle mouse. Okay, quick access wheel. Huh. Can't zoom. Why can I not zoom? Game, why you no zoom?
She'll see you at once.
What is your mustache?
Good
Holy
to have
moly.
you back, sir.
Get that trimmed pronto. It's disgusting.
Hello, my lord.
Rude brushing me off like that?
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've
Don't bully Officer Connery.
Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Don't make eye contact.
2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Dick.
Who are we in this
It's a
story?
fair wind that brings you home to me.
Follow me,
What
Captain.
news have you brought?
We should leave them alone.
He's bald. He must be evil.
Can't get behind her. Hold on, maybe I can. Sorry, okay. Always. Sorry. Video games.
Why are you doing this?
I wanted to see whether she twists like all the way around or
The cities
not.
had dealt with this before. Knew of some cure.
We
This
don't
news is
have all
very
day,
bad.
Mr.
We're at the
Postman.
breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us.
She has an
They'll wait to see
invisible
if the
wall
plague
around her.
turns the city into a graveyard.
She's a witch!
Are you okay, Mother?
Burn the witch!
Seems sad.
Yes, don't worry.
Look at this, I
darling.
can't walk forward from
Mother
here.
is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Oh my god.
Now for fist fighting.
Emily, get behind me!
That ninja.
Okay.
Look out! Another one!
Harry,
Corvo, thank you. If you
You
hadn't
ruined
been
your
here-
non-lethal run.
No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away!
Try to treat those assassins better next time, okay?
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
she sure talks a lot with ruptured lung and all heart.
What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
Oh my god.
Palpatine voice. Ironic.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Are we dishonored now?
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession.
Apparently.
Let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's
And he
enough
turned
for
my
now.
face red.
Get out.
Rude.
Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress
Why are
is dead.
those guys
Her
so
daughter
mean?
Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now. Someone to guide the weak.
Who all bald men
That's where
evil?
we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall.
Nothing
Yeah, man.
smell, kid.
Corvo,
The speech is really bringing me on your side. I agree with you.
take her back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Alright, I'm gonna do that, but I need to take a really quick break, and I'll be right back.
Maybe they are good. I believe the Empress was a tyrant.
Okay, I'm back. I scratched my face a little and started bleeding.
Crying about that dice game? You always amuse me.
Had to take care of that.
If you see any more bald people, shoot them first.
Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. Found some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. Good luck. Need you alive and well for what's to come. Cool. Alrighty. So, time to snooperoo.
We got sympathizers. Nice.
Oh my god, JC, a bomb!
Money.
How come so many people are coming to the execution tomorrow?
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
You're out. Good for you.
So it's an occasion.
Cut some throats.
Tell Slackjaw I'm in here. Social event.
He's gotta get me out.
Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head.
Corvo recall the basic stuff.
CQC.
Left control for non-lethal.
You're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Yeah, rip.
Huh, whose footsteps are these?
There goes my non-lethal run.
Get around him!
Oh, who heard that?
Take that!
Huh? Take what? Money? Sure, alright. I'll do that. Should've done that before.
You are now a bad man.
That was alright.
They sure are fighting you.
Gun. Whoops. Didn't need to actually shoot, but that's okay. Need to get used to the controls and all, you know.
I hope no accidents happen.
So are you getting the bad ending now?
No, fortunately not.
How old did you say your sister was?
Shut up.
Someone's down! I know you're here! He's slippery. Check everywhere.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance.
Oh, I'll find you. Help me look for him. You got lucky.
So, who has the key? But yeah, I'm really happy to be playing this. No, he has a key.
Nice coin pickup.
Think you can take me?
Got a prowler on the loose.
Attention. Tomorrow's
I know you're somewhere
will be
around
restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Can I peek around corners?
I'll find you, you hagfish. I'll flush you out.
Don't forget me!
Forever. Got you now.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, rip.
Attention.
Six
The
slide,
solitary
dude.
wing is off limits to maintenance crews.
Let's shoot
unless
some bullet.
accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Can't actually go in there.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the...
Duty officers report Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Atano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation and keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next.
and approved dignitaries.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation.
Campbell, Colonel.
When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Except for a book on the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs ongoing throughout the year. Weird. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to the White Cliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers, and which must be put down. Oof. Rough. They don't even just let them go back to their families, just... meh. Just kill them.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled.
Hey, where do you go?
We got magic via astrology in this game. Card readers must be hot stuff.
Where'd he go? Where did that dude go? There was a dude right here, right?
Lazy slug.
Oh, there he is. Pressing that or period, you can lean around corners. Yeah, I know.
Control the yard.
Okay, I'm not seeing when I do that, which makes no sense.
I was gonna
But
report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your...
forget about it.
Report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
I'm moving. Peekaboo.
Seen any more big rat swarms?
You're such a choffer.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Whoops, didn't need to do that. But I guess I drank some health juice. Tasty.
Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Mark all the guards you can Fulton.
Wish I could, dude.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless
Eat the rat.
accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Eat the rat.
Escort through the
Eat it.
solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Bathe. I can smell you from here.
At least he's standing perfectly still at all times. Very convenient.
Stupid goddamn.
I'm gonna snack the key once he turns to the left.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries
Yeah,
only.
but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Let's not have any more accidents.
I'll
About the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress.
Another night. Another...
Glad nobody finds it suspicious when people suddenly stop talking.
You can carry bodies, in case you didn't notice.
I know I can, but I wouldn't know where to hide it, / I'm lazy. So, I'm not doing that.
With 1 week's notice.
Yeah. Eat more shit.
Bullet.
Acquired.
What happened to him?
This way too much stuff. You will need to find a bathroom.
Yay.
These poor guards who were just doing their jobs.
That's alright. Video game water. Don't die.
You forgot to take a sip.
Let me do that now. Sip taken. Now this is some good shit. Ah, yeah.
Nice.
How many people did he kill on his way out of the prison? I guess...
If you're reading this, it means our plan worked and we've broken free from Coldridge.
Killed the Empress. You don't care about a few guards.
Shut up. Look at this stuff. Somebody's been down here.
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you, you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1.
Just exploding into blood.
Oh no!
Oh man. Can I get back up?
Rats are hungry these days.
Cannot kill the rat plague. Well, yeah, typically you don't kill plagues. That's not how it works. I mean, the plague isn't living.
Hate it when I open a door and a swarm of rats eats me alive.
Yeah, dude.
Punch the plague.
It's like, it's just really bothersome. All the time with these fucking plagues around and there's rats. Ah, jeez. Really ruins my day.
Plot twist. The rats don't carry the plague, it's the fleas.
Amazing. Let me just eat sewer food. Sure, it's great.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you? No.
No.
Elixir preventer?
Maybe. Either way, let's just jump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
Oh, I guess that wasn't enough for all the rats. Yo, can you
This
like
game
get up
should
there?
have a time limit, so you'll have to finish your objective before dying from food poisoning.
Anyway. Neat meat. Whoops. Forgot that that's how you shoot.
Crunchy.
Cool rat AI. By cool, I mean really terrible. How do I put my stuff away? What button was that? Let's crouch. Stand. Press all things. There we go.
Does
Yo.
shooting scare them away?
I don't know. Can you fucking eat this? There we go.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily,
Sewer skewer.
has temporarily
Skewer?
escaped
Skewer.
state
Skewer.
custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
I recently saw an article on how people have very recently died to food poisonings around the world because they keep thinking a quick microwaving kills germs in the air after having stored the food in room temperatures for multiple times.
Did I just die from fucking Geralt legs?
Good death, boss.
I thought he was gonna grab the ledge, but apparently not.
Geralt legs, strike
The
again.
assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state
Climbing is weird, because you have no visual feedback when you're actually grabbed onto the rope.
by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Why is he suddenly going down? What the fuck, mate? There we go. Here we go. Oh, there's a trap. Good. Very effective trap.
Sure was spooky.
Watch out for traps.
Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before the title was wrongfully taken from you. Servants of the Empire and of the true Empress as a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you, take these weapons and stuff. Cool, thanks, brah. Now we can scoot without kill. Very good. Money, money, money.
Those loyalists cannot stop the Bolshevik Revolution.
Combination required. In case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it. Okay. I don't got it though. Oh, 451.
Better not get your head blown off.
Yeah, I do have. Oh, I need to. Oh, you need to actually enter it like this. Okay. 451, was it? There we go. Cool physics.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Knock something over.
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
Good advice.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink? You always amuse me.
What was that?
Nothing. Do they like die?
Stay alert, you worms. He's not getting out this way on my watch.
More sewer scum food. Good.
They sure die.
Heard something.
Sure did, buddy.
I hope he didn't have a key or something.
Nah, these guys don't have anything. Wow, good eyes, motherfucker. Love that in sneaky games.
The plague reduces vision.
Oh.
Watch it.
Oh well. Didn't know that was a third. Oh well. Need to watch out a bit more. But yeah, as you can see, this is clearly not
That wasn't so bad.
non-lethal run.
Bastard.
Cause I'm Bade at Bade Games. Gonna try my best to, you know, to not kill unless I have to, but I'm not gonna artificially constrain myself.
fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily.
Kill only every third enemy.
Quickly. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here.
It's the
I can
honorable
still hardly
way.
believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Every time I see someone, I have to throw a coin to decide whether they're
He
gonna
has hair.
live
I
or
trust
die.
him.
The only way to go. That's fair. I mean, randomness is impartial. That's as far as it can get, right? High chaos. So the chaos thingy is how the game decides whether you get the good or the bad. If you have too much high chaos on lots of missions, you get the bad. Anyway, that's alright. I don't particularly care which I get, as long as I have fun playing the game.
On the way to the Chaos Emeralds.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he...
Still can't zoom in with the middle mouse button, I don't know why. But it bothers me.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Alright, cool, but can you tell me why everything is so scummy here? Is this just how the UK is gonna be after Brexit? And I've dated the stream. What's over here? Nothing.
I thought this is how Britain was during the olden days.
Maybe. I don't know. Probably wasn't this rusty. Crust.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny. And
why are your hands so huge, bro?
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily.
Cool, solid
Their
beard.
hands so huge.
We've got big plans, but we can't do
These
any
guys
of it
look like they might be
We need
wearing
your
a
skills,
toupee.
your ability
I don't
to fight.
trust him.
And in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Even if they don't have toupees,
This guy drinks
they
beer,
definitely
or maybe
put
drinks
trees in their
crap.
hair.
I trust him.
Go talk to him and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Alright.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Sick, brah.
No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running.
Whale oil, huh?
Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Okay. Whale oil sounds like the best thing to use for energy. Since the best thing.
Taken.
Served from a series of newspaper articles from prominent natural philosophers.
Of organic fuels.
It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold as Pierrot's Remedy, a name I did not choose if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a mean of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal, if not superior, which has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. It's remarkable because the strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I've studied it with the blood of these so afflicted, and it's nearly perfect. Elegant, in fact. And while it is true that Pierrot's Remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit. And it is in this way that my own formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest. For you see, Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on the brute animal body, is a cross-goo better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variants in the key ingredients making up Pierrot's Remedy ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hangfish swimming in the Warnhaven River. Okay, buddy. Pierrot, no! I'll not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powder crystal, Tivian ore? What's wrong with the metals in crystal?
Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
King Sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you need was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, and what's left of it, I'm operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the old crap you seem to need.
Herbs.
Herb. Notes of Natural Philosopher. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in physiology. On the second leg of the trip east of Tivia, the crew hauled aboard a female some 42 inches in length. I estimate she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing, I cut into the massive tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assume she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Great. While at sea, they secured the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship from several smaller boats. Boys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them onto the deck, then lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it still lives. Great. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good old Admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever, we'll begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They're quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly for once.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises
fuel units
to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would Slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities, subject and the necessary legal amnesty.
Yep, sure. Kind of that. Did I read both of these?
Hope that won't cause magic cancer.
Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the debt counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and, if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1.5 normal pay grade. Of course I've attempted to improve upon Sokolov's designs. Of course, and why not? After all, it is likely that his thinking was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We're all part of a community striving to unknot the mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration by, how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this, despite the glamour of genius he has cast over the aristocracy. And further, it is true that many of my experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it behind my back in our social clubs and in the very chambers of the Academy itself. Great ambition requires risks. You may laugh now at my door to nowhere, but someday you will not. Your children will likely see it as commonly as you see the electric lamps lighting our streets at night. But a few short years ago, you would have laughed at Sokolov's arc pylon or wall of night. Your laughter, your condescending smiles, they are nothing but evidence of your own limited imagination. Well, he sure is sure of himself. Good for him.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
Cool. Hook me up, brother. I'm so not used to U being, or F being the thing to use things rather than U.
I like this dude, he seems chill.
Bullet.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Sure. I'll do it myself.
Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
I want to zoom. I want to zip zoom. Yeah, zoom is middle mouse. Why isn't it doing it? Can I do it now that I have the mask? No. Annoying. Controls. Huh. Well, alright. Whatever.
Isn't
brewery,
it
huh?
mid-L mouse click?
Attention, citizens
Yeah.
of Dunwall. The
I'm
old
doing that, but
district
it's
has
not
been added to the
happening.
evacuation
Nothing's
list.
happening
The
when
weeper
I
count
press
for
middle
the
mouse.
month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and
Alright,
stay loyal.
thought it was scrolling.
Nah. Scrolling changes weapons. Why did the screen go black?
Met Piero. Good.
Oh.
You'll want to get some rest now. You'll be needed soon.
Okay.
So are we a Master Avenger or something now?
Pretty much, yeah, I guess.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district. Contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Kern. And that's all. I really don't like that. Okay, look at this. I'm holding up, and now it's going down. As soon as I have to view vertical, it starts going down. Really annoying.
Is the man dangerous?
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
No fuzziness in the direction.
Admiral Havelock made it very clear that we aren't to carry lamps outside.
I would just, you know,
Please
keep
follow
going the way it's already going regardless of the view. It's very strange that you would change the way. Let me just steal your shit. And listen to your own tape while you're still in here.
Installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which, Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Oh, my poor boy. The aristocrats are always the poorest. In a sense, you know. Not actually in the monetary sense. Oh. A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 1, or Gaffer's Early Adventure things. I'm not reading this. Naval history. While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol, with its long, proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them. Boys come in age in the cities of Bristol, hoping to someday captain such a ship, and family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly to the Wernhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies such as the Greaves Whaling House. Suspended in the ringing overhead and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. God, I can read.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard is freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting bloc and military connections.
It's time to get out of here.
All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. End log.
Except for the travel journey of a whaler in his final years. Okay. I'm not reading that.
Switch. Switch, where the hell is the...
Good log. Nice meadows. Meadows and shit. See. Shanty.
My, you must be Corvo.
Yeah, let me
I am Lydia,
spare.
at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Why is your hair so
Punch
stiff?
cards used to reproduce voice anyways.
I mean, it's just digital voice representation. The only problem with that is that there's way too few holes to actually represent that much voice. But whatever. As in the information density, the holes in the cards is
Have
too
a
low.
mask on. How can she tell how old you are?
And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against a growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd for the foggy, grey wastes of the outsider. We'll burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we'll strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt.
Be advised,
Yes,
the
doubt.
Virtuous
The
action.
worst,
has
the
spread
worst thing
downriver,
ever.
as far as the river mouth and flooded district.
Alright.
Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are...
Finding my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise esoteric patterns, knots and loops of seamstress craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle, his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. A morbid fascination pushed me closer until she turned her blank face towards me, resting the needle in his flesh. With a refined tone, she addressed me. So, you're the lover, I presume? You two have been unfaithful, and it is now your turn to be mended. Theater play, whatever. Close the toilet, jeez. More Gaffer's Tale. And that goes over here. Okay.
Let's use the latrine.
The legendary British architecture. Masonry.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
Looks like a fucking dump, dude. Jeez, can't even clean up this place. Jeez.
We should ask Chris if his house has a brick door.
Should ask if we can get another room.
Posters.
Should relocate. Get an upgrade, you know.
For return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
Objective, go to sleep. Yeah.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that men call magic. And now,
thank you,
these forces
narrator.
will serve your will. Use this newfound power. My gift to you.
Sick.
Come find me.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I save her? You
sure
cannot save her.
you're
You
not
cannot
just
save
the
her.
devil?
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
We got spells from Johnny Depp's ghost.
Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into a river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Do this. Whoops. Beefed it. Thought time was gonna slow down. But it didn't.
Yeah, rip.
I'm Godzilla. Cool. Are we playing? Oh, come on. I'm gonna ask if you're currently in the process of playing Half-Life. These things look very much like things from that game.
It's the War of the Worlds.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo.
Why are you jittering?
Seek
Am I
the
jittering?
ancient runes bearing my mark.
No, he's jittering.
Only
Weird.
places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men.
No, wait, I'm jittering.
To help you find these runes, I give you this. The heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
Sick. Pretty metal, dude.
With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Uh-huh.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Cool.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
At least we now know that the Empress is always close at heart.
Someday this place will devour all the lights
Corvo,
in the sky.
squeeze that hog.
The one who
I
walks
mean
sees
heart.
all things. Cradle songs of comfort in bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in the black arts draw their power. And places their doom.
Cool. Blink. See in the dark and see living beings through walls. Sounds good. So yeah, you got a ton of powers that
How
you can
you
earn.
use what I have given you
Do
falls upon you.
sick tricks.
I don't remember much, but I do recall getting all the runes, having been terrible.
I return you to your world.
Yeah, they're
But know that
sometimes
I will
really
be
annoying to
watching
get.
with great interest.
When can we meet the Hat Kid in this time rift?
I really wish the jump and movement controls were as nice as in Hat in Time.
The liberal consumption of Sokolov's elixir. Once bleeding from the eyes occurs, death is inevitable. All suspicions of plague, regardless.
I'm having the hiccups. Oh, we've read that. Okay.
I'm tired.
Me too, so I'm gonna end it soon.
This isn't interesting.
The end of every year after the last day of the month of songs, we begin the Fugu, Tham's feast. The new year has not started, and thus the time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes, euphoric with spirits or potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. When the right cosmological signs are observed and it is time for the calendar to begin anew, the sitting High Overseer calls for the Hymn of Atonement, and the Fugu Fest ends. Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands, enemies put down their weapons, and fires are extinguished. No complaint is given for those who have wronged others, deviation from ancient codes, or discarded oath, for this time during the astrological alignment does not exist and is not recorded. The following day starts the new year, marked on the first day of the month of Earth, as it has always been.
Elementary sums. History of the Isles. Geography of the Isles. The Seven Strictures. Litany of the White Cliff. Sayings of the Overseer. One day we'll get a few new books.
Book.
It's a good book.
If you like, but he won't use it.
Well, let's get down to it.
Already downing things
I know
in the
that
morning?
assassination
Jesus,
is
dude.
Dark business. But sometimes, good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear.
They sure are going to be surprised by your new magic powers.
On the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow.
Admiral Havelock
take them apart,
MRB.
piece by piece.
Think he's
Tonight, High
drinking
Overseer
like scotch
Campbell
or something?
died by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true.
He has
We're counting on you.
sake.
Another thing.
What the fuck? You pronounced it
Campbell is
correctly?
holding a
What
former
is this?
overseer by the name of Martin.
What is this
He's one of
blasphemy?
us. And if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can.
Oh, Corvo?
Yeah, sure, whatever. What's up?
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock.
Truly terrible.
I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important.
It sure is sarcastic.
I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Yeah, sure, I'll try. So, what does the heart say about this topic?
When you want to set
Samuel
out,
Beechworth went to sea to
give the
forget
word.
a hopeless love.
She offended us deeply, but we will help her.
And respects you.
I'm ready when you are, sir.
Samuel is a simple man, but he knows the River Redhaven and all its tributaries, down to the smallest inlet. She is Callista Kurnow. She has learned to defend herself in this treacherous city. She and her uncle, the last of the Kurnow family. She dreams of freedom.
I overheard the
and
Admiral
the
of
decks of
Breakfast
whaling ships fast after the beasts of the sea.
That's all I heard.
But
And I
alas,
think it's better if I don't know too
she's
much
a
about
woman.
what you people are doing.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands. Admiral Havelock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together. Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together. Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Interesting. They really put effort into this.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's got lots and lots and lots of world building. And I like it. It's good stuff.
Better use it on everyone we meet.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets.
There you go.
Set up those wall of light checkpoints. Man walks through one of those and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Cool, more scum food. Anyway, I'm not gonna go in here right away. Here's when the city is going to burn. Sold everything, so there's nothing for me here now except you. I'll wait for you here. For you where Clavering Boulevard crumbles into the river, where we used to meet. We'll take the money I've made and bribe our way onto a passing whale ship. Won't leave without you, and if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food.
Keep him in the boat.
Laugh Worther.
Hey, what is it? I think that last one was moving. What? Yeah, the little one. Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna save it here, and
All the others down with the sickness.
down at the sickness. All right, next time, Snoops begins.
Thanks for Strem.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. Bye bye.
Let's not kill anyone.
I'll try.